ever seen or had. But this will do for now. Saxony, kind of expected that. Didn't think there'd be a problem. Ah, nice. Pleasantries with Poland. That's what we're talking about. Just in time to get some more diplomatic relations. Soon, very soon, we'll be able to not have to hold our breath and demand perfection. Poor, terrified Hungary. Master of arms, apparently. Now, the unfortunate thing about demanding as much perfection as we have, which is a lot, mountains? I'm asking for that. Well, I'll take them out anyway. Yes, the unfortunate side to demanding this much perfection is... what exactly? Kind of lost my train of thought. All of our prestige has decided to go down the toilet, which means that our aggressive expansion will remain for longer. Like that. Improve relations minus 20% essentially. Thankfully we have an advisor to offset that, but not a huge amount. And we're far less likely to get Austria as a friend because they don't see Venice as an enemy anymore. Thankfully though, you do have military access through Austria. You'll come and make my life unpleasant again, won't you, Luca? We are not lucky when it comes to Luca. Look at your new Polish consort's name, Jake. It's a Griff. I do not like the way this is going. Oh, well, no, you're von Wittelsbach. Which is Bavaria. Oh, man, this cycle. Alright, so Bavaria has become a grand enemy of ours, but they don't have any allies that concern me there. Nothing a bit of money won't solve. Sweeping sickness. Yeah, Griff is all... Ooh, nice. I want these Griffs now. Maros is down. We don't need to bring much over to this one. And I can just leave this. I mean, what possible use could it be for me? I can't get to it, can I? Oh, well, damn, I can. I can't take it, but damn. Poland is offering to rent us an enormous army to fight Hungary. Well, that's really nice. Secretive, prefer to use condottieri. But we do not accept that. We're not willing to pay for that. Your services are unnecessary here, champ. Speaking of unnecessary, this stuff writes itself. Yes, I could force the release of the Croats, but to what end? They certainly wouldn't want to be my subject if Thuringia wouldn't. Let's see, base economic, military power, neutral attitude, distance. It's all counting against me here. I mean, again, I could. And then what? I could no CB them. But it would just be another thing for the Ottomans to fight me over. The same Ottomans who have an administrator there. I'm sure we all believe that one. I can take it. Oh, of course, it's bordering one of my cores. Nice. We could still get Croatia back on the map. The trouble is my aggressive expansion is dangerously high. So I should probably avoid Slavonia. Hell, I should probably avoid a lot of things here. Most of these people have already coalitioned me though. Still, I don't like that much. Turn of the year might turn most of these away though. Yeah, as long as it goes down by at least 2. But I think I'd also have to go and take out the Luca. Don't know why people are getting so upset about some backwater nation like Hungary. It's not long till I can start slaughtering Hungarians as well. 4 years until I can start driving them out of pest. That's what the good Lord wants. Now we'll be getting Bohemian separatists, which is a bit of a pain. Thank goodness we struck when we did, because now the Ottomans don't like us, and because they're militarists, they want all of our land, so it doesn't matter too much if I have or don't have the Croats. As long as the Poles and the Litauans and the Brandenburgs back me, but I still feel like I need more. I need another ally. Bavaria could have been that ally, but well, we dealt with that opportunity swiftly and without remorse. Let's go and pay attention to Lucca. They're not a nobody. Lucca bring an annoying number of units all the time. I think I would benefit from having more cavalry. And let's face it, more infantry. Let's keep those coalitions far away. What has been keeping the Ottomans busy all this time? Well, having a not so aggressive ruler. Maybe Mamlukians? Nah, they cleaved their way through the Mamluks. Like a hot knife through butter. Okay, I can't quite get to you there, but if I had access through Ferrara, they would give it to me. We can go and demand some Lucan gold. Gold needed. Oh man, that's disappointing. Well, at least now we can take the prestige all for ourselves. Not even worth those 81 ducats if I could get 10 prestige instead. They have no fort, so let's just go and break down the walls. Jake, is humiliation a better peace deal? Why even consider that? I don't have Hungary as a rival. Thriving indeed. Oh no, they'll defend in their lands. Okay. Come and get some. It's kind of bad that you can exploit the area that way. I think they see it as, oh no, we're being attacked. Where can we go? If we go here, the enemy won't be there. And then that way they just run into these. But I'll have to get that fixed. Might sound lame to say want to get that fixed instead of just fix it. Just fix it always such an easy thing to say. Doesn't often or like ever work out that way. Good enough, everyone else just take a chill pill. You guys can all just go, oh, where the hell did you come from? Dirty Hungarian scum, they're like rats sneaking through the sewers. Where did he go? I can't have gone too far. We'll circle around. Oh, what's this? I had access here once before. Hopefully we're not shaking too many hands now. Go. Where did I put my spellbook? Castile should be our friend. For 25 dip points, anyone can be my friend. Just in case. And when I say just in case, I don't mean we should ally them. I mean just in case they decide to rival us. I always like to keep a wildcard diplomat. Well, on the plus side, when I annex Hungary, the separatists are going to appear inside the Ottomans. So why don't we just set up a little bit of a defensive wall here, they'll never get through. Lucca is an extremely tightly walled city. Why horses are a good choice there, I do not know. Well, you need them to protect the cannons. They'll bring down that tight wall. Ooh, and then some. Okay, it's been fun, Lucca, but you go away now, and I'm taking not your money. Actually, maybe the money we've got in war reps. 132. Cash in hand. Well, why don't we experiment with the war reps, because Lucca should make half-decent dosh for us. Looks good to me. And since you're exiled, you can just Gingham. And away we go. No, let's not take that route, that'll just get us exiled. Well, worry not, Jake. Hungary will somehow pop out from southern Italy. This should be concerning me more than it is. Why are the nobility so influential? Yeah, I granted them some stuff. That'll go away soon, but not... maybe soon. Nah, it'll go away soon enough. We're fine. We're fine. Emmengren, Verden, Ulm, Pomerania, Saxony, all the people that we know about, so that's okay. And this time we do get all the prestige. We can demand all the perfection we want again. Alright, now since we've already taken it, we could just core it. I mean, it's only going to be stolen from us later on. But I kinda wanted to have Croatia. I mean, we already fought for it, why don't we just keep it? It's not like aggressive expansion is a big killer when taking on the Ottomans. Yeah, we're peaceful people anyway. Nah, it's okay. Like I said, this is the world conquest, why worry about such minor things? Beautiful. Man, our nation could not be much better. Could, but oh. I didn't see Bavaria coming, but then I didn't see them rivaling me. Well, I mean, you know, that's not a coalition, really. Still, we should go to every effort to keep some of these people out of it. I don't think Memigrane really wanted to be in it. Doesn't seem like their heart is in it. Austria have joined the coalition. Oh god! Alright, who is least important? Get over here. That was meant to be a joke. You stay the hell away from me, Austria. Pleased. Pleased. No. No. 4152 Master of Arms. And the Ottomans are busy with a war. And I can't get to Slavonia. And I could build 3 mercs in a hurry, but... oh, thank goodness. Damn, I hate Hungary. They are truly the China of this run. You ever dealt with Hungarians? Slippery people that they are. Like lizards. Okay, but thanks to taking more land and ability, I have proportionally less control over our nation, so they'll get out of our face soon. Or so I hope. Cancel mill access, Jake. Oh, where do I have mill access that I should cancel? Ferrara and Austria, I guess. Well, I'm not really willing to pool that Austrian diplomat at all, ever. There we go. Get Memingran out of my face. How is colonialism spreading, Jake? Probably not too hot. I mean, Iberia's looking good. What was that? Poland, England, new ruler. Still got the... Okay, good. Good, good, good. I had a slight bit of worry there that things were going Pete Tong. But they are not. We're okay. And the Bohemians wanting to rise up as ever, because they took all this land. But why this one in particular? Ah, yes, unlawful territory. Going to increase autonomy. It's already in clergy's hands, so we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. I kind of want you, and you're cheaper, so I'm going to have you. Forgot I'd even recruited you. You wanted von Wittels back on the Polish throne, Jake. Guess what? Well, maybe Bavaria and Poland are going to be a bit closer than expected. Poland are picking fights with everyone. They've got the Ottomans, Muscovy, and Castile as rivals. Why Castile? Man. It's not easy being Nitra. The aggressive expansion is a little terrifying, but hey, we managed to get all this land, and soon we're going to start purging Hungarians. It's like a natural sport for Slovaks. Separatism's still there for a while, but this one's going to be gone very soon. I thought it would have been gone there. It is. It's time. I don't know, maybe it's like AGDQ that got me in the mood for this, but I feel like saying, let's hear it for purging Hungarians. But that might get me banned, so let's just deal with them. Hungarian scum. Uniformity is nice and all. This one's even better, that's 2% tax. Don't really care if we go all reformy. I would like to say, what religion should we go Why am I just sitting here burning with attrition? And why am I paying my units? There's a lot of things I don't understand about this. I'm not sure which religion to go for, but I'll probably go with the one that's least likely to get me slaughtered by people around me, which will probably mean staying Catholic so long as Poland remains there. And the Bohemians still wanting to rise up. We can take care of that. We have really had it nice when it comes to revolts. We dealt with them just fine. Speaking of people that get dealt with just fine, Austria have some good allies here. Salzburg, the Emperor, Savoy again, Florence, Ferrara. Sadly though, I still think the good money is on the Ottomans. Because this time around the Austrians are not the Emperor. But hey, they like us, right? Maybe they'll force the Ottomans to return this core. Or maybe I'll attack them and bring in the full force of the common. That's actually an amazingly good idea. When they're in a bad... Oh, fun. Oh well. Could always threaten war when he's getting his ass kicked. Time to double team the autos. You know, if this horrible mess wasn't here, then I would happily do that. When's this gonna go away? I'm hoping really soon. Should probably pay my units, get rid of those Bohemians. Don't want them rising up right now. Done and almost done right, but not quite. When was this added again? I can't remember. Jake, do you think theocracy has a place as a strategy? I've barely seen it used lately or on streams. Theocracy is an amazing government type. It's less amazing now, but that's mostly because of general estate annoyances. Like, you've always got to babysit estates every time you pick a new heir. And that's honestly, it's a bit meh. Okay, wow, the Austrians might just be in with a chance here. Just like I'm in with a chance with Isabella. Varast, Emperor, Prestige. Okay, so the Ottomans have lost a lot of those morale bonuses they had, whilst the Austrians have been trying to catch up. They might need a bit more than that though if they really want to bring them down, but it's promising. I don't know exactly what it's promising, but it's promising. Don't make me have to recruit more units. They're close. They're not close enough, but they are close. Years ahead of his time. Sickening. If only Austria had this beautiful big blue nation next to him that was his ally instead of his enemy. I'm of course talking about Bavaria. I bet Bavaria would bring enough to cause the pain here, instead of causing the pain to my heart with this coalition, which I really need to dismantle right now. Verden and Pomerania and... who else should I be getting out of this? I'm surprised Würzburg is even in this. But yeah, I gotta get rid of this coalition. If it fires on me, I mean I would destroy it, but it's a distraction I could do without. Also, get out of my country. No, really. Get out of my country. This is because I'm giving access to Austria, sadly. Oh, kind of nice though. France hates the Ottomans and have rivaled them. So now I have holy war on them due to bordering them during a crusade. Ooh, how I want to. They still openly desire all my land. Baby. It's going down, there's no need to worry about it. Hang on, why is it going down so much? This is taking it down by 0.1, but what else is bringing it down? Advisors, buildings and ideas, reduce it by point... What, really? Ah yes, I forgive Ursary, but only for a little bit longer. wouldn't be able to trap them out of this unless I ended the military access agreement. Now, I have not been checking my whole trade thing since I even started this, so what's happening? I'm still collecting here. I don't really think I have the power to collect in Saxony unless I got that centre of trade there. Trading is going to suck for Nitra for a long time, that's why we rely on gold. Honestly though, the amount we collect here in Vienna ain't so shabby. There's only one centre of trade here, right? We push it here. I wonder if I'd be better off pushing more, like grabbing this Ragusan trade. Nah, I like getting 10% extra. This is actually really good for some inland trading. Speaking of really good, the Palatins is showing why they are the Emperor and they're defending Austria pretty well. Makes me feel bad for having them as a rival. Because they would never defend me like that. There we go, finally get rid of those Bohemians. Hey Jake, I bet Vienna would make a fine summer home. No, we're focusing on purging Hungarians here. Let's not lose sight of our holy mission. Ah, this feels good. Just watch that bar tick up. Hungarians just lining up for the chop chop, snip snip. Then we never see them again. But you know, Austria, I would really like my core back when you were finished winning this war. That's incredible though, they're actually winning. It tempts me ever so much to pull that trigger, but as long as Muscovy is by their side, it could just end up being deadly for us. Double gold mines, how's the inflation? Just fine, thanks for asking. More from vassals, easier on justified demands, and perhaps even better, we can finally have a half-decent government type. Not that 244 is all that bad, but he's getting on in life. I should wait till he kicks the bucket and then change. Whoa, whoa. Incredible. The Austrians actually ousted the Hungarians themselves. That's kind of nice. Don't know why they did it, but they did, and I can respect that. Now we gotta drive the Turk back. Also wasn't aware that I got anything here. Would you give it a rest, Bohemia? I'll claim your lands later, but I have a bit of a coalition problem here. Of course, I foresee at the end of this that Austria rival me. Because that's what nations do. They hate me. Okay, I should toss you over to the clergy so I can get you converted. Double time. Of course, that's not going to work unless the clergy actually like me. But we can seek their support now. Is that a daft thing to do? Potentially, but we're going to seek their support anyway. Now drive those guys out. Can't be doing with any of these filthy heretics in my land. Jake, Austria deserves a reward for their actions as enemy of the Hungarians, as a friend to you. No friends in this battlefield. There we go, coalition's about to dismantle. He says, maybe a little too optimistic there. But Wurzburg should leave as well since they have above 50. Yeah, it's these Muscovites. Such a shame that they're involved. There we go, no more coalition. Why would there ever be a coalition against little old me? I think Austria will give us our land back. They're reasonable people. They don't want to push hard themselves. Well, yeah, that's making the huge assumption that they're going to win rather than just reach status quo. Jake, any strategy for upcoming multiplayer? Make good allies, crush bad enemies. That's what my enemies will do. And I will die. I have heard wind of an anti-Jake coalition, which is a little concerning. I should have denied them military access since I want them out of the coalition, but they're already out of it. Only Bavaria remain. Bavaria! Maybe you should talk to the Fist. Kievans, Transylvanians over in Maros. You know, all I'm seeing is a reason not to pay my troops. And maybe to get them out of here. What if they release Hungary, Jake? Then Hungary is going to be very promptly attacked. But with that in mind, I should probably be forging some claims. No, if Hungary's released, they'll get this, and I'll just launch conquest on them. Well, this is good. All of Christendom coming together to expel the Turk. And of course, clearing way for us to get our third gold mine. Gold needed. Now Stephen is asking if is Johan part of the anti-Jake coalition? Always has been, always will be. Never forget his line, I will give money to whoever attacks Jake. I think I had an alliance offer there whilst I was ignoring vassalize Wurzburg. That's my kind of mission. We enjoy good relations, that we do, but the CB no longer lowers aggressive expansion. So I don't really think that's going to be saving us. Taking some time there, but I suspect we'll get it converted before you start revolting. 50-50 on that one. Tyrol has gold, Jake. Don't I know it? Not only that, but it's got the greatest gold. Goods produced +1 is delicious. And our ideas were born to take care of it. There's a trouble with this. Oh, right. Why am I not getting more missionary strength? I'll probably need it. Probably because I don't want that unrest. Don't like more unrest. Ha! Nice try, Memmingren, but I could probably really do with more little allies like you. You're high development. You're almost Ulm's level. Ulm level of development. But also Austria doesn't seem to like you, so never mind that. The Austria is winning here because they're saving Gurs. Jeez, I just want a coastline, guys. Let me through. Now's the time to backstab Austria, Jake. You'll go down in history books. You know, Austria have multiple stacks, and they could all defeat my stack. Now then again, I beat them to Tech 9. I beat a lot of people to Tech 9, and I'm not riding that for what it's worth. It's because we're simple people here. We just want to drive out the Hungarians. I'm trying to think what our nation looks like here. If only we were still connected. This could be our feet, our tail, head, and Bohemia would be the eye. No Saxony, not happening. I've already got good friends. People that would never dream of backstabbing me. People who wouldn't be offended by my desires for divorce. Could you show us the gold map mode, Jake? Absolutely. Gold needed. Okay, I gotta stop saying that. Iberia, 2 in Germany. Well, I mean, this is practically Germany. We got the Nitron one. Kosovo, of course. There used to be gold over in... where exactly was it? I think Samara was the gold mine. It was like a 7 base stack gold mine and a core of the Golden Horde back in the day. It was an amazing province to have. Trust me, game, I do want to attack. Wait, save our brethren in Varast? Oh no. Someday, but not today. There we go. Someday we'll get Prague. 30 development is the cap for aggressive expansion impact on taking a province, so it actually worked to my benefit if he continues to develop that. It's just more and more for me, so long as he doesn't get all of his ideas fleshed out, so I should keep an eye on that. Give it to me. You know what? Nitra's looking pretty good. Not quite great power good. It's not like we're a long way off of that either. That's a siege you'll never win. Oh, they're winning. 4 cannons with a dash of siege. Austria's gonna have to pull their boots up to deal with that. Or the Ottomans will just abandon it. That works as well. Fascinating war. But it won't go so well for attacking the Ottomans in the future when they integrate Wallachia, because then look at that additional fort here, and they will be that bit harder to just penetrate their way down to Constantinople. Still take all of this without worrying about forts. But then you are going to have to start chewing through it, and what a lot of chewing that'll be. Still need to be able to strike down the Ottomans once and for all. But it won't be Nitra doing that just yet. We are weak as piss. Any kill targets, Jake? Well, we killed Hungary just like we said we would. But I don't know. We were meant to kill the Hungarians. I bet the Austrians just went there and dispersed Germanic passports to the Hungarian scum. They're still hiding somewhere in Udenburg. We might have to go and rip that province away. Show them what we're made of. Jake, will there be a Ming player in the multiplayer? There will not be a Ming player in the multiplayer. At least there's no plans for that. In the end, it's up to Johan and Chris who will be commentating it. So we're pretty much at the mercy of their whim for what's going to be going down. Alright, technology is starting to get real expensive here, and what I do not have is any halfway decent way of getting colonialism, so I may have to start spawning it myself. I feel relatively safe where I am, and I also have some really good provinces right around here to be spawning it. Also around here, yeah, this being the top-notch one, but it's a glorious Slovak land, which deserves to be the best around here. I want to get rid of that separatism, but it'll be gone in 2 years or so. Very soon, in fact. So perhaps I should get it. My capital and the hills here are a bit of a pain. But I could always bulk it up right here. If there was another better province to bring into the moon. Oh, I could make boon dollar off the gold mine. It's very tempting to do exactly that. It doesn't really have any bonuses to it. The development in the Highlands are getting in my way there. What would help out is having better burgers, but they're nowhere near to wanting to help me out in that regard. Ah well, I want some colonialism. What use are all these points if you don't put them to good use? There we go. should have done that earlier when it wasn't so so much more expensive. Easy money, right? Alright, a few more admin and we will be able to get that. I mean, sure, it would have been cheaper to do it here, but this is where the gold is. The rest of this is just great. Should have seen that coming. Good thing we've got the mountains on our side, right? Wonder if I can defeat them if I just bring in more units in time. Probably not. We'll hold out, we'll get 1 month of what's-its and then take them on. Pathetic guys, you couldn't even beat them. But these guys are different. They'll lose with style. Phew. That should have been like the easiest of rebels to deal with right there on a fortified mountain. But I was too busy trying to employ colonialism, and for that I suffered. Okay, so it's present and it'll grow fairly swiftly in my country. Probably also grow fairly quickly for people like the Ottomans, but also for Poland. And we like Poland. Don't like how the Ottomans appear to... Austria appears to have signed white peace. Not quite. But I think Austria would have won that. She turns around. She looks at you. She's a griff. Have you prayed lately, Morik I? The question underscores the distance between you that for the past year has been growing. I think you should. I do. Almost every night. You laugh. For all her human flaws, she is still your wife. She draws closer. The hint of a smile spreading across her face. What are you laughing at, Morik I? The economy is doing laughably good. Oh, wonderful. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. The queen is none too happy about you, and, in an odd coincidence, some quite strange and nasty rumours about you have begun to circulate in foreign courts. Classic. That cost me 10 prestige and 25 legitimacy. The economy is doing laughably well. Look at it. Tax boost. Austria is happy. It just gets better and better, really. The nobility even like us more for it, as well they should. Ooh. Was there ever any doubt that Jake would take the dog? Let's be honest, there was never. Costs a lot of money to embrace colonialism, and you might be tempted to do that, but there's no good reason to do so. We don't need any tech right now, and the bonus from colonialism for provincial trade modifier would not offset the huge costs that we would have to take to get that 500 ducats. Aggressive expansion is still pretty high within the Holy Roman Empire, and Wallachia is about to become distinctively Turkish. Ugh, Sunni is spreading as well. Bad news for us pious lot. Wow, Austria are... oh. Ooh. Thought they would have been more happy. But they've gotten all diplomatic on us. That's not how it's meant to go. It's quite the opposite of how it's meant to go. Wallachia still have that increased scoring cost, which is a right pain. They have good land, but I need to be getting these Hungarian lands away from the Ottomans so that I can be the one to culturally enrich them. Also, do I want more land out of you? I kind of want this. That would make a certain Pole none too happy with me. Really, I don't need anything more out of you, I just want Prague. Jake, can't you make friends with the Emperor? The Emperor is my rival. I'm hoping for another one, but it's probably not going to happen. Saxony would be a poor choice. Why do people even think that? We need Austria back as the Emperor. They know how to purge Hungarians, and that's the only standard at which I rate successful emperors. Oh, glorious. So glad there's the warning for breaking truce these days. I would have jumped on that if I didn't think twice. The economy is just doing laughably well. How could anybody deny it? That said though, the clergy are too close to dominance for me to allow them to step up even more. So as long as they have contributed as much as they can... Oh yeah, I did seek their support and all that. You need to contribute. The economy won't do laughably well on its own, you know. He's expensive, but I need improved relations pretty badly. Those Ottomans are still terrifying, and they are also still warning us, so I can't even attack Austria without the Ottomans breathing down my neck. Even though they hate them, and they're heavily in debt. But the Ottomans can claw their way out of debt like it's nothing. If I had Cassus, I could attack Bavaria without getting these other people involved, but if I'm going to be expanding around here, I want to take Prague. But the problem still remains, I have no expansion route that isn't just into the HRE or into the Ottomans. Neither of those are particularly good for me. Let's try and keep you at least positive here. Why are you so angry? They desire Press Porok. I mean, if I just gave it to you, you'd be less angry. Why do you want it so much? It's kind of good that I'm giving colonialism over to the Poles as well, but I won't be giving it to the likes of Ottomans because we're not friendly at all. I know Poland isn't HRE. Poland is their own kettle of fish, though. Damn it, Ottomans, if you just weren't allied to... What? Oh, you want me to help with Pomerania? Oh, sure. You're only just worthy of our support. I should actually get up there and contribute. Who else is involved? Verdun. I'm on my way. I want him to understand the lengths I go to help out my allies. To the point where I'll happily crush Verdun for him. The tune right now is yet another one from Europa Universalis Rome. This one's called The Battle of Zama. For those who aren't in the know but want to be. Interesting route we take there, but let's go to Limburg. And let's also lament our lack of siege here. Always want better generals, but you know, the Diet will go away soon enough. Why don't we just get it? I don't mind these guys having a lot of influence. Really, it helps. Oh, oof. Doesn't get any better than that, does it? There we go. I just want to pull my weight a bit here. Okay, I've actually been going on for almost an hour longer than planned. So, to be honest, I thought things were going a bit hairy there for Nitra, but we've managed to find a bit of muscle. We can support a reasonable stack here, and I always say as soon as I'm able to handle 2 attack stacks, the campaign is essentially done. So I guess we're halfway towards that. The Ottomans are going to have to fall because they are protecting Hungarians. Hungarians that need to be wiped out, just like this chap agrees with. Currently making Slovak the primary culture in Pest-Wooden. And once we do... I mean, I could do it right now, it wouldn't make much odds, but we can start developing this land. Because these provinces will never see their true potential. They will never see their true potential until they embrace the Slovak ways, and we purge all Hungarians. They've gotta go. But I've gotta go as well now, so just for now it's cheers, and it's cheerio.